guess what? Diana is finally here on my island, and to celebrate, of course we had to play some type of super fun game on my island where someone can win a big prize. And one of those people will be one of my own villagers, because today I'm putting the McDonald's hat on, I'm putting the uniform on, and it's time to go burgers, baby. It's time to go big or go Big Mac, because this is what's gonna happen, folks. You see this big McDonald's right here? It's beautiful, has a little bit of lava spillage in it. I'm gonna reinvent it right now. I'm gonna make it beautiful, I'm gonna patch it up, and we're gonna do a super fun competition. So I had to make it a little bit bigger, because you know what we're doing, folks? This is what we're doing. I'm going to bring all of my villagers here in this McDonald's, and whoever leaves the McDonald's last will win a McDonald's themed makeover of their home. I'm gonna go to their home and I'm going to make a McDonald's theme redecoration. It's gonna be beautiful. It's all gonna happen in this video. So strap on a seatbelt, because wowee, the ice cream machine is on and ready to go. I'm having a good time. My Animal Crossing villager seems to be having a good time. I mean, look at him. He's looking like he's about to eat the whole entire menu. And guess what? I studied this stuff. I bought myself some McDonald's. In fact, my dad bought me McDonald's on my way back home. And you know what happened? You know what happened? I got a McGriddle with chicken in the between. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Yum, 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 yum. Oh my gosh, chicken McGriddle, best thing I've ever had in my whole entire life. Anyways, now all my Animal Crossing villagers are slowly coming to the island. And the funniest thing was happening when I brought Sherry in. Take a look. All that drama just for a chore, just for errands, just to give me a thing to do in the middle of my busy schedule. Okay, obviously I'm joking. I don't have a busy schedule. I just play Animal Crossing all day. I love Sherry. She's one of my favorite villagers. Of course we're gonna do her the favor. We also have Eric. We have, oh my gosh, Tammy's coming. It is a big day here. Anyways, we have a very fun conversation where Tammy's talking about how I'm not feeling this whole Prince Charming thing. I'm like, okay, give us the Shakespearean, you know, vent soliloquy, okay, Tammy? And she just gives us a bunch of information. Anyways, I'm now going into Apple's house, and I gotta say, this was the highlight of my day, to be honest with you. So I go inside Apple's little room here, and I love that she put the barbell I gave her in a previous video just on the ground, and the face mask is just sitting on the ground. I wonder if she ever uses any of the stuff I give her. Anyways, slightly petty over here. Apple's just talking to me how, oh my gosh, I want to talk to you, I want to hang out, but I'm like, I have a delivery here. Domino's, bing, 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 you know what I mean? Like, I have something to give to you urgently. And this is Apple's reaction to what Sherry got her. Let's see. That whole interaction, and then of course I see her wearing it, walking down like she's on Wall Street. Oh my gosh, I can't get enough Apple. She is too funny. Anyways, I'm now adding the final members of this challenge when I see Tammy talking about how she has an idea. She wants to talk as much as we possibly can today. I'm like, wow, okay, let's do it. And then we got Diana over here who's trying to sniff out a secret or something. I'm like, don't look at my secret formula, please. No, that's top secret. Actually, I got it from McDonald's. I got it from Ronald McDonald. It passes down generations. We're family. It's hard to explain. Anyways, my recipe, my thing. Then Mathilda says this hilarious statement about shoes. My villagers are being quite the quirky honey bunches of oats tonight because they just keep on talking and having these funny conversations. And then we have Eric and Diana who are sitting right behind the register perfectly talking about something. I'm like, oh my gosh, the challenge is about to start. We probably should, get ready. Then I started listening to the conversation and laughing really, really hard. So I want you all to have an opportunity to do the same. Anyways, this is getting a little boring. Enough of them talking about, random stuff. Let's get to this challenge, folks. We have 3 seconds on the clock, and you better know what's going to happen when those 3 seconds exterminate. Yes, I'm going to open the wooden planks, and we're going to see who leaves the competition first. Who will storm right out of the McDonald's gates the second the McDonald's doors open. My name is Ryan McSeacrest, and you're watching American McIdol. I'm Nikachu, and this is my challenge. The gates are open, and Diana and, oh my gosh, Tammy, our 2 newest villagers just bursted out of there. They said, you lied about the ice cream machines. They are broken, and, they are right. I did lie about that, I'm sorry. The ice cream machines are broken, but the rest of them seem to be enjoying themselves in this McDonald's. I felt like this would be much different than my other try not to leave the platform videos, because this one was just so silly with the props and the McDonald's and everything. So we're gonna see what happens. Bluebear left. Now here, this time around, if you come back to the platform, you're still in. So any of the villagers like Diana or Tammy or Bluebear that left the platform, they can still walk back on. It's just the last person standing will win a new remodel of their home, Mick-styled to the McGods. Anyways, Sherry's back, Eric's back. It feels like we already have a reunion from the first 5 villagers. And Bluebear leaves again. We now have 4 villagers remaining. Eric leaves again. They're all kind of hanging out the gates over there, which is really funny. And then Sherry and Mathilda have a conversation about taking compliments. Take a listen. I like that my villagers took my laugh for themselves. My ha 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 ha. That kind of laugh. They took that from me, and I'm so proud of that. I really feel like I'm a good influence on my villagers. I love them very much. Anyways, Marshall is dancing very much to the beat of his own drum. I don't really know what tune he's dancing. Like, give me a 1, give me a 2, give me a 3. Marshall is doing a song and dance in his head right now. Perhaps Hamilton. I don't know. Maybe SpongeBob the Musical. Not too sure, but he is humming and dancing to something. And Sherry over here, Sherry takes a stand, and she gets on her feet and walks out the door and then re-enters. She said, not tonight, I'm not giving up. So Mathilda's doing her weights right now. The super duper dancer. This is like a Backstreet Back, all right, kind of JT. What's going on over there? I don't know. Mathilda gets up. Is this her time to leave the competition and Marshall will win? Or will Marshall leave? Or will neither of them leave? This isn't McDonald's after all. There's been times where I've stood at McDonald's for about 7 hours. So, if they stay a while, I'm not judging them. I'll take it as a compliment. That was a fun conversation. You know what else is a fun conversation? Marshall, when he says that Leaf guy's vibe is so relaxed. He's saying Leaf is just such a chill guy. I want to hang out with him. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, look at Marshall being aggressive with making friends. I appreciate it. He's like, I like that guy. He's cool. I want to hang out with him. Like, wow, okay, Mr. Extrovert. Can't relate. Sometimes maybe I can relate, sometimes I can't. I'm like an omnivert. Have you ever heard of those? Anyways, Marshall and Mathilda, I mean, this McDonald's, I hope you're watching. I will give you this clip for free. Well, we might have to talk to Nintendo. I don't really know if I'm, you know, I'm not a legal expert. Maybe talk to Nintendo first. But anyways, this is a beautiful ad for McDonald's. This is so much fun. Anyways, Marshall got up from his seat. Mathilda looks like she's actually taking a sleep. I have also slept in McDonald's before, so I relate to Mathilda. I slept on the counter for like 3 hours one night. It was really something. Marshall also sits on the counter. He's really sitting there thinking to himself, what do I do next? Mathilda still sitting strong. Marshall, is he gonna leave? Is he getting up and leaving? Is Mathilda about to win this? She is. Mathilda, congratulations. You have won this competition, and you are the winner of a complete redecoration of your home, Mick-styled to the Mick gods. Oh, it's gonna be so Mick-stylish. I'm so excited. So yeah, like I said, we have this beautiful home right here, Mathilda's home, in the middle of all these flowers, and it's really time to restyle it in a way that's much more appealing to the eye, because these flowers just look a little too messy, and it's all my fault for putting a bunch of flowers on the ground with no intention of fixing it later. So here I am fixing up the flowers, and when I tell you it's gonna be a lot of fun what we're building here, I'm not lying. I would stay to the end of the video to figure it out, because it's really a big treat we're making. So, okay, so I'm making these flowers go away. I'm like, you know, I'm like the Lorax, right? Or is the Lorax the opposite of me? I don't know. I forgot the story of the Lorax, but he's something about trees. I can't remember if he's pro cut the trees or against cutting the trees. You know, me personally, I think we should keep the trees alive. But in Animal Crossing, I'm pretty sure the trees are made out of some like pixel-like substance that's like digital, so I think we're fine. I don't think there's climate change in Animal Crossing, but you know where there is climate change? Earth, baby. So make sure that you do your part and save the trees, plant a tree. Heck, even go outside right now to the closest street and pick up some trash or litter and save Mother Earth. Okay, come on now. That's what we have to talk about, folks. Okay, I'm sorry. This is a video about Animal Crossing, not an episode of National Geographic. But if you want me to become that, I sure will, gladly. Anyways, we're picking up some more. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, me getting rid of these flowers probably isn't good for the bees. Okay, don't take anything I do in Animal Crossing and apply it to real life. It's a video game made out of digital pixels or something like that. But in real life, you better bet you save those flowers too, because those bees need a home or something. Again, I don't really know too much about the biology of anything, to be honest with you. But I just, you know, I think these are good things based off what I read on Twitter. I don't know. Okay, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. I know what bees and pollen are. But anyways, let's continue with this. I've stalled enough. I'm now going to turn this neighborhood into a really beautiful long stretch of the same pattern. Doesn't it look so nice? Oh my gosh, guys, I just have been texting my friend, and we are going to have to go to Target to get groceries for dinner, and guess what? Oh my gosh, I might get McDonald's on the way back. I think I might. Woo! 2 McDonald's meals in one day. When I make a McDonald's YouTube video on top of it, I mean, McDonald's really just lives rent-free in my mind. And yes, it does. Rent's free, baby. McDonald's, I love you. Okay, anyways, I'm now playing the rest. Sorry, I just thought about like what I've been saying for the past 2 minutes and I made myself laugh. Okay, I'm now going to put the red patterns on the ground for a few seconds here, and then Eric is not budging. I mean, come on now. I have met so many Erics in my life, and I'm sure you have too. I've never met an Eric that's done this to me. I mean, just sit in the middle of me, you know, making a McDonald's. It's very spiritual. It's very important to me. You know what? Eric was actually there way before I was, so we're actually in the wrong here. I'm in the wrong. Sorry, I am in the wrong. Eric was here first, and I should get out of Eric's way because he's obviously having a very relaxing day, or maybe running errands just like me too. I don't know him. But anyways, we are now going to put down the final decorations here in this McDonald's. And maybe he just wanted to watch me make the McDonald's too. You never know. You never know until you ask. Sadly, I can't really talk to my villagers in like a real human way. I can only ask them like a template of 5 questions, in fact. But I would like to hear from Eric, and I hope he likes the McDonald's as much as I do. That's now in the back of Mathilda's home. So, very convenient. I actually live right next to Mathilda. My house is to the left of her, so very convenient to have a McDonald's here. I'm very excited. And Eric seems to be having a great time. That's great. And we're just really having a bombastic time tonight. Putting down the barbecue so we can grill some fresh Big Macs. You know, we might have to throw it in some oil first, but don't worry, we have oil. I mean, come on now, we have the Tom Nook on our island. He banks for like all of the major oil industries in the globe, so we are very, very good on oil. No, I'm kidding. I have no idea if that's how it works in economics in the globe. I have no idea. But Tom Nook, he is a businessman, and I'm sure at some point he's come across oil. I don't know, it's just a guess. I don't know. I really had a fun time with this video. It was really fun having the villagers using the McDonald's in different ways that I didn't really anticipate. And it was really cool to see a brand new McDonald's being built as an extension to a villager of mine's house. I mean, isn't that exciting? Today is also Martin Luther King Day, and I want to take a second to honor him, his legacy, and all of the bravery he had, and all the people that supported him in the civil rights movement. It's also good to take a second to think of him and be inspired by him, to think of different ways that you can follow his legacy and change the world for better, for people, for human rights, for civil rights, and to make this world a better place for everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great night, day, whatever time it is. Have a good one.